Now at 5:30, reaction continues to pour in tonight as President-elect Donald Trump makes picks for his administration.
Some of the big and somewhat controversial names so far: Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz as Attorney General, and Elon Musk leading the Department of Government Efficiency, along with Ohio's own Vivek Ramaswamy. That's actually a new department they want to create. Now tonight, an Ohio physician advocacy organization is denouncing President-elect Trump's choice of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to lead the Department of Health and Human Services.
Well, they point to his stances on vaccines and the pasteurization of milk. Just hours ago, 10 TV political reporter Doug Petcash talked with a representative of the group. And Doug, what did that group have to say?
Well, I'll tell you what, the Academy of Medicine of Cleveland and North Ohio is firmly against Kennedy's nomination for the Department of Health and Human Services. Now they are calling on Ohio's congressional members to stop the appointment. Just hours ago, I did talk to infectious disease specialist Dr. Kristin Englund, who recently retired from the Cleveland Clinic. And she told me this is not a political view, but a scientific one about the safety of medical care. And for her, it's specifically about Kennedy. CBS News reports one of Kennedy's most controversial stances is his criticism of vaccines and that he has promoted the idea that they cause autism. Dr. Englund says that that claim has been debunked many, many times, and she worries about the impacts of having an HHS secretary with these views.
This may sway people to not get vaccines, and vaccines are the most important advancement that we have had during our lives. It has saved millions and millions of lives and keeping people healthier. No longer do we see polio. No longer do we see outbreaks of mumps.
First of all, anybody who wants to take a vaccine, I'm not going to get in their way. If you want a vaccine, or if you want to vaccinate your children, those vaccines will be available.
But Kennedy says people ought to have the choice whether to vaccinate themselves and their children. Dr. Englund says the foundation of everything should be clinically evidence-based medicine. The U.S. Senate will ultimately approve or deny Kennedy's nomination, but I reached out to Ohio Representatives Democrat Joyce Beatty and Republican Mike Carey's offices just to see where they stand on it, but have not heard back this afternoon. Angela?
All right, Doug, we'll certainly keep tabs on that. Thank you.